But what more can you tell us about Zach Martin's holdout?
Well, I can tell you that Jerry Jones basically is saying that you signed a long-term deal, a 6-year contract back in 2018 as the highest paid guard and the second highest paid offensive lineman in the league at that point. So you're going to continue to play under that contract or you're not going to play at all. It's very cut and dry from Jerry Jones right now. The question, of course, is as it gets closer to the season, will there be a shift in that mentality? Because as we know, and as Zach Martin is betting, the Cowboys need Zach Martin if they want to run the type of offense they've been talking about all offseason, if they want to protect Dak Prescott. Zach Martin is one of the most important players, if not the most important player, on this Cowboys team this coming season.
So, Lewis, it's a little bit of hardball being played by Jerry Jones right now. Is that the right move with Zach Martin?
Look, from a cap planning standpoint, from a team building standpoint, yeah, I get it. Jerry's trying to remove emotion and say, hey, look, I signed you to a contract that made you one of the highest paid linemen in the NFL. Honor the contract, and we'll address it at another time, or, we won't address it at all, and we're just going to play this high-stakes game of chicken. Do I wish that maybe they could come to some kind of compromise where you can do something to appease the player while also not opening the floodgates to everyone else saying, hey, look, I perform my contract too. I want mine redone. Yeah, I wish they could get that done because, as Jeff just alluded to, with the way that they want to run the football and run it with efficiency and the types of defensive linemen they're going to play in their division, on the inside in particular, they need Zach Martin in order to be successful. They just do. And without him, it's a serious, serious blow to the overall ability of that offensive line. So hopefully this can come to a resolution quicker than maybe what we all expected to.
Yeah, you would hope it comes to a resolution, but I think the only way we're going to see that is if they get an injury or something like that, because I see both sides of this. On one side, I agree with everything that you guys have said. Jerry, we made you the #1 paid guard and the second highest paid offensive lineman in football. Honor the contract. We have other guys coming. Micah Parsons' deal is coming up. And Zach Martin is saying, hey, I outperformed that contract. I need more money. I think in the end, guys, we got to look at this and say, how valuable is the guard position in the National Football League? We look at this graphic right now. Chris Lindstrom is the highest paid guard in the National Football League. I don't think the Falcons are winning very much. I truly understand we're basing play off performance, but from a standpoint of winning and going to Super Bowls, we know the quarterback position is the most valuable, and I think we're going down a slippery slope when we start paying interior offensive linemen 20, 22, whatever the number is, $1 million per year. So I truly understand where Jerry is going. I don't think Jerry is going to budge until he's forced to, maybe by injury or maybe we get close to the season. At the end of the day, I get it. Zach Martin is a Hall of Fame player, but they're going to go as far as they want to go by their defense and how good Dak Prescott plays this season.
Do I know you right now, Boog? Anthony Booger McFarland, a first-round defensive tackle who knows the importance of elite interior offensive line play, is now questioning whether we need to be paying $21 million to guards. I feel like I'm in an alternate universe right now.
Absolutely, Phil. You know me. The league that I came into is a little bit different now. Okay, this league is now spread out. I'm not devaluing the guys on the interior offensive line, but what I'm telling you is this. You can always slide the center to help the guard. Okay, what you cannot do is slide the center to help the edge rusher coming off the edge get to your quarterback or the quarterback throwing the football. I get it. I understand the value, but if you look at it from the Cowboys' perspective, if we give him $20 million a year, what do we give Micah Parsons? Also, by the way, Dak Prescott has to get a new deal because his cap number is astronomically too high next year. So from a cap value standpoint, as Lewis spoke of, this is a tough situation that the best guard in football is going to have to get a break to get paid.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I know the Cowboys are an easy target because of what happens in the playoffs, but they do have a lot of really good players. When you got good players, they get paid a whole bunch of money. You got to make some tough decisions every now and again.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.